You're making me hold this thing. It's heavy, Justin. What's going on? It's Art from the Art of Combat podcast. If you want to win this proper 12 dartboard, well, we're going to tell you how. We're not going to make you wait either. I'm going to tell you right now. Go to the Art of Combat podcast on Twitter. Just search Art of Combat Pod. Fill out the Google form. Make your picks for UFC 260. And we're going to be picking a winner if you get all 5 fights correct, plus the method of victory for Francis Ngannou versus Stipe Miocic. You're going to win this awesome proper 12 dartboard. So do it now. We're going to start with the heat. Stipe against Francis. Obviously, the record's 20-3 for Stipe, 15-3 for Francis. I'm going to go with a crazy prediction, and this time I'm doing my brain over my heart. I think Francis gets it done. 70% of rematches in title fights in the UFC, the loser of the first match wins the second time. I'm going to follow that statistic. I'm going to say Francis is going to get this done.
What's up, guys? This is Matt Koalas from Serenity Medical CBD, proud sponsor of Woodward Sports. For me, Art brings up some good points, but I'm going Stipe. I get 70% of rematches go to the opposite opponent, but Stipe is by far the more technical fighter. And honestly, a decision plus 450, I like it going the same way, and I also like the over in the rounds.
Next up, Tyron Woodley against Vicente Luque, number 9 against number 8. This is a pack your bags and go home fight if Tyron Woodley loses, and I think that's what's going to happen. I got Vicente Luque winning. I don't think he's going to knock him out. I don't think he's going to submit him. It's going to be a very tough fight for Tyron Woodley. There's going to be a lot of clinch strikes going on, a lot of holding Tyron up against the cage, but I got Vicente Luque winning in decision.
I'm going Luque here. I think Tyron Woodley, this is it for him. This is his last fight in the UFC. See you later, buddy. And we're going to get a decision victory here. I think there's going to be a lot of clinching, a lot of close strikes against the cage, things along those lines. So I'm going Luque here. From there, Sean O'Malley, all right? Art's most hated rival. I am going with O'Malley. All right, I get this is a sexy pick. I get his odds are probably a little higher than they should be. But for me, I think this is going to be a great fight, and I don't see a knockout happening. I'm going to go with the decision. It's a surprise to a lot of people, but we're going with the O'Malley decision here.
Almeida versus the crybaby known as Sugar Sean O'Malley. I said it and I'll say it again. O'Malley's got a 12-1 record. Almeida's 22-4. I'm going to go with experience on this one. Now, I didn't put my bets in when we were doing the podcast, but I'm going to give you a little secret here. I'm going to tell you Almeida is going to get it done. This is going to be your underdog pick of the night. Almeida's got way more experience. Sure, he's on a skid right now. O'Malley, he's just a crybaby that complains about, oh, I never really lost. I'm using my heart right now instead of my brain. Go with Almeida.
GILLIAN Robertson against Maverick. I'm going with Maverick here, okay? Miranda Maverick, it's just a pretty easy decision. She's the better fighter. She's more technical. She's better at striking. We're going Maverick here.
GILLIAN Robertson versus Miranda Maverick. This is a very interesting fight. No, it's not. Miranda Maverick. I mean, do we need to really say more? Miranda Maverick is on a huge win streak right now. GILLIAN Robertson has been finished before. She's been submitted. It's going to be a rough night for her. I've got Miranda Maverick.
Jamie Mullarkey against Kama Worthy. I'm going Worthy here. Worthy has had 9 knockouts in his fight finishes, okay? And then again, Mullarkey has lost his last 2 fights. This is a do or die for him. Generally, when fighters press like that, they leave themselves open to get knocked out. And that's what I'm going here. We're going to go with a Worthy knockout.
Mullarkey versus Worthy to kick off the pay-per-view. This is going to be a very entertaining fight. Mullarkey's kind of on a skid right now. Worthy's got the possibility of making it happen. I'm going to predict Worthy by knockout. He definitely needs a nice big win to really cement himself in the UFC, and I think this is the one to get it done. All right, last pick. Menafield versus, I'm not even going to say his real name because I suck at it, Water Buffalo. This is the coolest nickname for a fighter ever. Who am I? I'm Water Buffalo. I got Water Buffalo making it happen. When you look at the odds, he is a plus 250 underdog. He's coming in on this fight on 3 days' notice, but he's got a 7-1 record. Menafield is on a skid right now. I think Water Buffalo gets it done in knockout.
And then lastly, the last pick of the day is going to be from the prelims, and it's going to be Nurmagomedov against Gooden. Gooden, has been taken down many times. What is Nurmagomedov good at? Taking people down. The Russian-style fighting, I think he's going to get him to the ground. I think he's going to hold him there. I like either. There's a submission is plus 550, which is crazy odds, and then the decision is plus 130. Personally, I like the decision at plus 130, but if you want to get a little crazy with odds, plus 550 is there. And that's my picks for UFC 260.
So make sure that you make your picks for UFC 260. Use the Google form. You can find it in the Art of Combat pod on Instagram and Twitter in the bio. Make those picks. It's free. If you're like, I don't like making picks because it's a lot of money, this is free, and you can win a proper 12 dartboard. And make sure that you join us for the UFC 260 watch party happening 10 p.m. this Saturday on Woodward Sports.